It's October, and you know what that means? We have a new Supreme Court term that is looking at a few cases involving criminal practice and criminal procedure. The first case that the court is looking at is Barrett versus United States. And in that case, the court is looking at whether or not a person could be punished for the same act twice under 924C and also a 924J. This case is looking at how the firearm statutes overlap and whether the court would allow for there to be two sentences pretty much for the same exact conduct. The second case that the court is looking at is Rico versus United States. And it's not Rico the charge, it's the individual's last name. But in Rico, the court is looking at, does the fugitive tolling doctrine apply to the term of supervised release? Meaning, if you were to leave the jurisdiction during the term of your supervised release, does your supervised release time get tolled, and how does a new violation factor into that? And the third case that the court is looking at, it's Rutherford versus United States. And Rutherford is a consolidated appeal with another case called Carter because the issues in the two cases were the same. And in those cases, the court is looking at whether or not the district courts have the power to consider non-retroactive changes like the First Step Act to determine extraordinary and compelling circumstances for the purposes of compassionate release or for some other sentencing discretion. So these three cases are some of the biggest criminal cases that the Supreme Court is looking at in the 2025-2026 term, and hopefully we get some good decisions from that.